Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about Devonta Smith and what he brings to the table in a Devonta Smith film session. Before we get started though, please drop a quick like and a sub on today's video. That would really help my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. And with that said, let's dive right into the video and I hope you enjoy. So before we talk about the film in just a sec, let's talk about Devonta Smith and what he was able to do at Alabama. Obviously, he was the Heisman Trophy winner last year with 1,800 receiving yards and 23 receiving touchdowns. And this guy was just an overall threat. He was a monster. And his agility, his elusiveness, his ball catching skills, especially in open space, really made him very special. As I said, he scored 23 touchdowns. I don't know if those were all receiving touchdowns, but overall, I mean, this guy was really productive at Alabama. And although, the size might be a little bit of a factor in the NFL, he's not huge. I think he weighed in like 170 pounds, maybe 175 pounds at his pro day. But overall, this guy is electric. And now let's dive into the film session to determine why he's going to be really special. So for starters, Devonta Smith has the ability to be a home run hitter at any moment. He's got the ability to take balls to the house anytime he touches the football. And this is a really good example. Right here, you're going to see him right here in one-on-one coverage. And he's kind of just going to pretend to block here. And then he's going to kind of slip out of that block and kind of move right here and catch this pass from Mac Jones. So as you can see, he catches the pass, and that's a good job getting open. Shows a little bit of his finesse at the top of the route, trying to create space for himself, and this is a way he creates space for himself. However, I mean, this should really just be a first down pickup. Yet his elite athleticism, explosiveness, and quickness, as well as acceleration, allows him to have the chance to make big plays every time he touches the football. So you see, as he runs here, just look at the quickness and the ability to accelerate really quickly and get that speed going as soon as he catches the football. And then, he's off to the races, breaks a tackle there, and he's just so elusive in open space. You're not going to bring him down easily because he's got that really, great quickness in open space and just simply outruns the defense. And this is just the ability to catch a ball and have the chance to take it to the house. That's something that, receivers in the NFL definitely need, especially if you're going to be more of a speed guy, which Devonta Smith, he's a speed guy with really good ball catching skills. So it's definitely something that really helps him, his ability to just take balls to the house at any moment, as you can see here. Another thing I love about his game is his ability to be successful off screen passes. Once again, he's a guy that really focuses on his speed and elusiveness in open space. Obviously, he has other skills, but that speed and elusiveness in open space allows him to be really useful as a screen guy. Right here, you're going to see him right there, and it's basically just going to be a screen to him where the blockers, these guys are going to come out and block, and then Devonta Smith is kind of going to follow them and move upfield. And as you can see, right, waits for his blocks, he's patient, and then he's got that quick, he's just got that quick release and that quick acceleration where he sees that these are the blocks here, and he sees there's a little opening, and then he has that, that elite vision and that elite speed to run right through, and just be quick and agile in open space, be a little bit elusive, pick up, a nice 25-yard gain here off a simple screen pass. And the ability to, make big yards off screen passes because of size and quickness and speed, that's Devonta Smith's game, and that's something that he can really bring to the table. I also love the use of his speed at the top of routes to win quickly. You're going to see him here one-on-one on the outside, and basically he's going to just use his straight line speed to just kind of work on the corner and beat the corner at the point of attack as he runs that route. So you're going to see him pretty much put a little move on the guy, a little bit of route running there, but he uses his speed and his route running combined to be really effective, within 5 yards at the top of his route. And you can see him just blow by his corner immediately. You see, puts a little shake on him and just runs right past him. And you can see the separation he creates there, and that allows for Mac Jones to find him for a touchdown. So it's also just the speed, the use of his speed in multiple facets of the game, not just, to make plays deep downfield, but it's also just to win at the top of routes and create separation and space for himself, to make him an easy target for quarterbacks. And that's something that's, really big for Devonta Smith. And I know we're talking about speed here a lot because that's one thing that Devonta Smith really utilizes, his speed and agility. But here you're just going to see his straight line speed, just how fast Devonta Smith is. You're going to see him right here lined up there, and he's going to run right through the Auburn defense. It's really that simple. So you can see if a defense is even a little bit flat-footed, Devonta Smith can make you pay. And this is a really good example of that. You see, as the defense kind of just drops back into coverage, they're also giving them a lot of space here. They're giving quite a lot of space. And you can see that this is going to be the single high safety over the top, And Devonta Smith is going to just run right past that safety and right past his corner on him. And you see, if the defense is even just a tad flat-footed, Devonta Smith can make you pay. And you're going to see him just out sprint everyone. Just look at that. Just look at this. Almost. Also, I love the thing he does is he actually uses his head to freeze the defender too. Originally, he has his head moving this way because he's kind of running one of these routes, almost kind of faking to inside and then just exploding out. But you can see that explosion and that little head fake makes a huge difference because it freezes these two defenders and allows for Devonta Smith to run past. So it's the use of that route running ability with the combination of just straight deadline speed that makes him so effective. And just look at the amount of separation he creates. And then this is as easy as it gets when it comes to a touchdown for Devonta Smith. But you can just see that straight, quick line speed, a little bit of a head fake, and just creates all that speed and all that separation for himself. That speed is such a deadly tool for Devonta Smith. But another thing I love about Devonta Smith is his mix of route running, but also, for being a guy that's, not huge. He's not super big for a wide receiver. He's not 200 pounds. This guy's more 170, 175. I'm sure he's probably going to get up there a little bit more muscle-wise before he, plays in the NFL. But he's really physical. He's really physical, and he's one of the better, he's one of the better jump ball receivers. I mean, not one of the better jump ball receivers, but he has the ability to be a good jump ball receiver too. And you're going to see him be able to go up for footballs and be really physical too with his stature, which is something really surprising. It's almost like a Calvin Ridley kind of combo where you see a guy that's a little bit smaller but has that ability to go up and catch balls sometimes. And maybe Calvin Ridley isn't the best comparison, but he's a guy who's definitely undersized, who is able to, be really great downfield, also as a jump ball guy too. So you're going to see him here. It's a little bit, it's a little bit of a win at the top of the route with the route running and the use of speed and timing. He's just a natural receiver. He's got a great feel for the game. So you're going to see him kind of just move here, but the corners actually plays it pretty well. But you can see Devonta Smith kind of just curls around the corner, uses that speed to create separation. But then this throw is just, it's a 50-50 ball up in the air. And then you can see that explosion and that athleticism, almost those basketball skills in a way, to just go up there, grab it, and then come down with it with 2 feet in bounds too. I think he gets that second foot in bounds, maybe not. But overall, this is just a fantastic job by Devonta Smith going up and grabbing it, even with his smaller size. Really shows that he can make big plays downfield by going up and getting footballs. So really nice job high pointing this ball and coming down with it with 2 feet in bounds. I think that's 2 feet. So overall, this is also another thing Devonta Smith can really bring. He can bring that jump ball, athletic wide receiver type to his game. And finally, it's the use of speed, timing, and route running that makes him so lethal and deadly when it comes to creating separation for himself. You're going to see him be very patient right here at the top of his route, and then he's going to explode past his corner to create separation and then end up scoring a touchdown. So you're going to see him here, right? You're going to see him, start off a little slow, be a little bit patient to the outside, wait for this guy to come through, and then as that happens, as this space opens, you can see him just put his foot in the ground and just run past because all the space is now open for him to run into. So he just explodes past the corner, and look at that separation that he creates, because what he does here really is he freezes the corner almost by starting off slowly, by just being patient and waiting for the timing. He starts the corner off slow, and the corner isn't accelerating. He's not running. He's kind of just chilling right there. But then, as Devonta Smith has the space to run into, the corner hasn't hit his full gear, but Devonta Smith gets to that full gear really quickly, and you can see him just explode towards the end zone, and then he can make a really nice grab. And look at the separation he causes because of that timing and that route running. Route running, 50% of route running, if not 70% of route running, is all timing, and it's all just setting up your defender. And Devonta Smith does that. You see how the amount of just the pure space he creates, and then this ball's a little bit underthrown, but nonetheless he's able to adjust to it and score a touchdown. So overall, this is all Devonta Smith here, using the timing, the speed, and the route running to create separation for himself and make a nice touchdown play. So with that said, I think Devonta Smith is going to be a lethal weapon in the NFL. It's really that simple. I mean, the size is the only concern, but the speed, the athleticism, the straight line ability to just beat a defender, but also the use of his route running and timing and speed at the top of routes to create separation, and his patience, but also his ability to take any football to the house is really just, that's what makes him special. Also his ability to be physical on the ball, go up and make big grabs downfield. That's another thing that he brings to his game, even with his smaller stature. So once again, I think the stature and the size is the only concern, but it wasn't really a problem for him at college. So I don't really think it's going to be a massive problem for him in the NFL. So I think that Devonta Smith, with his scary combination of sneaky speed, athleticism, as well as, route running too, and his ability to just take anything to the house, or that potential to take anything to the house with that quick burst and acceleration. That's why Devonta Smith is going to be a lethal weapon in the NFL. And with that said, that's pretty much going to end the video for today. Did you agree with my analysis? Why or why not? Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see ya.